Good afternoon, everyone. This is Winnie Crypto, your favorite boy, and today I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin itself, like the Bitcoin analysis for today. And what I'm going to actually discuss with you guys, or what I said in the last topic, how I think we are going to recover from this current downtrend we are in. So it's kind of a tricky thing to do. I don't want this video to even go viral. I think the whales are actually planning it. Like, they are the ones manipulating the market. So they're probably the ones that are going to do this thing. If you actually go into the daily chart, on the Bitcoin USD daily chart, you can see that what is happening here is very similar to what happened when we topped out at 69k in November 2021. If I was to flip this chart upside down, you will see that the similarity is actually very, very high. Right now, I'm even flipping my phone, but I don't know how to flip the video upside down so you guys can see it. Okay, let me actually point out some similarities I'm seeing here. In this Bitcoin USD chart, we actually saw a new all-time high in October 2021, on the 20th of October. Then we saw a huge drawdown here, as you can see. Then we continued to trend upwards, and we actually formed a top here in November 2021. That was on the 10th of November. We formed a top here. Then we started to go down, like very down, with huge volume. This was actually just what will I call it? I'll call this a bull trap here. This was a bull trap. Yeah, for more liquidity, to provide more liquidity to the downside. As you can see here, a lot of people must have FOMO'd in their life savings, both here in October and in November. They FOMO'd in both on leverage and everything. Leverage flushed first. Then we had this candle you are seeing here. This candle tried to go back up when people tried to buy the dip. As you can see here, leverage washed down again, plus selling pressure by the whales. I do not think retail were selling here. Like I say, if retail do sell, I don't usually see selling pressure except capitulation. Retail mostly sell at capitulation phase. So what I'm actually pointing out here, this large volatility you saw on the 4th of December 2021 was actually due to the leverage washout. Also, I think the whales cashed out their almost final position. They wanted to cash out. I won't really say their final position. On the 4th of December here, this candlestick you're actually seeing here is actually very, very scary. I know people were scared that day, but it was actually just manipulation. If you notice it, they make use of trading bots to manipulate all these things. And actually, when we came down, the normal thing for Bitcoin to do is to consolidate. We can't go back up again immediately. I'm making use of market psychology here. This is actually a very short-term market depression, but it went back up a bit. People were kind of excited when Bitcoin broke 52k. This was another bull trap here. As you can see, are you counting the days? Because I'm counting the days in my head though. From November 10th to December 10th is actually 30 days. Are you hearing me? And this was actually the start of the downtrend here. This candle you are seeing. If you actually check my Winny monthly stats, you'll notice it. So what I'm actually saying here, after this top, this 52k bull trap, we got another wash down again, like repetitive same pattern. Then we got this time around, it was flushed to 39k. I was actually thinking we're going to bounce from this 39k here, because I felt maybe we were forming a double bottom. But I actually now later thought about something. I'm making use of market psychology again. When the whales do manipulate the market, they manipulate the market based on your mentality. If you notice it, the market do go opposite of what you wish for it to go. And yes, that's because the whales actually know the retail psychology. So the whales, who are the whales? I mean the market manipulators like exchanges and some of them that make use of leverage and everything. Yes, I believe all these things are actually correlated events, like planned events, sorry. And you can actually say yes, the stock market, blah blah blah, the news, blah blah blah. I feel everything is scripted. So as you can see here, this was actually the final wash down here. In my opinion, I don't know if this will play out well, but I personally think that this 24th of January 2020 you guys are seeing could be the 10th of November we saw right here in 2021. Then you can see that this thing is actually very very similar. And as you can see here, people were extremely bearish. This was a very large capitulation candle, bounced back up slowly like this. And as you can see here, this was going down volume. I think this is actually also going up with a little volume here, but the real volume has not really come like that. If we were to say this was actually before on the 4th of December, this was actually on the 16th of November, Bitcoin broke down to 58k. If we were to say the same thing is actually playing out, that means I think by this week or next week we should see Bitcoin at least $40,000 and at most $45,000. Then you get another drawdown that will scare people to maybe 40 or 39, like what happened here. You got this relief bounce from 53 to 59, as you can see, very very obvious. So this is actually 4th of December. From 10th of November to 4th of December is actually how many days? That's about 24 days. So if you count 24 days from actually where we bottomed out here, if you want to count 24 days from here, I'm not trying to say the same thing, repeat exactly, but man, Bitcoin is just too predictable for me. I've been predicting all these things very very well since last year. So if you actually count 24 days, how am I going to do this now? Oh my god, just a second. Yeah, I think it's something like this. Abby, am I right? Wait, just hold on a second. Let me use my head to calculate it. This was on the 24th of January 2022, as you can all see here. So 24 plus 24. I don't want to calculate it like that, but I actually got my final answer. 6, that is 18. That means on the 18th of February, or the 18th or 19th of February, or let me just say the middle of February. I personally think, and I'm not a god, I'm not a manipulator, so I don't know the crystal ball. I personally think we are going to see a very large candle, like something like this middle of February, but I believe it will be to the upside. Maybe BTC will break to 50k levels, something like this in the middle of February. I believe this fractal will play out. The current red candle you are just seeing here is just normal thing now, maybe to scare people. But I personally don't think we'll break below last month's low here. This looks like a bottom formation. It's possible we could come down here to scare some people, then go back up again. Yes, it happens very well. The market don't go up and down in a straight line. So that's all I have time for today. I don't want to just waste you guys' time. I'll see you in the next segment. I'm not making a video tomorrow. I'll make a video some time later, maybe somewhere in this week. I'll make a video, and it will be a very important video. My next topic is going to be very very super interesting. This video is actually published for my updates group members. Yes, it's published for my updates group members. So if you actually want to join our announcement group, Winny announcement group on WhatsApp, you can actually go down in the description below. You'll see the link to join our Winny announcement group. Anyways guys, that's all we have time for, man. I love you all. Peace.